Hello friends, welcome to Mindset Movie Reviews. If you enjoy cinema, please like and subscribe. Let's review The Man in the White Van from 2023. Set in the nostalgic backdrop of 1970s Florida, The Man in the White Van attempts to weave a thriller narrative inspired by the real-life crimes of Billy Mansfield Jr. Directed by Warren Skeels, who co-wrote the screenplay with Sharon Y. Cobb, the film follows the story of Annie, a 15-year-old girl who finds herself being stalked by a mysterious white van. Despite her repeated warnings, her family dismisses her fears, leading to a tense and terrifying Halloween night. The film opens with a chilling prologue introducing the titular van and its ominous driver. This sets the stage for a story that oscillates between the mundane life of a teenage girl and the lurking threat of a serial killer. The narrative structure, however, feels disjointed at times, with flashbacks to previous victims that seem more like filler than a cohesive part of the story. These scenes, while intended to build tension, often feel like an afterthought, lacking the depth needed to truly engage the audience. Annie, played by Madison Wolfe, is portrayed as a typical tomboy navigating sibling rivalries and teenage crushes. Her interactions with her family, particularly her skeptical parents, played by Ali Larter and Sean Astin, add a layer of realism to the film. However, the script often falls into the trap of superficiality, leaving the characters underdeveloped and the dialogue stilted. This lack of depth is mirrored in the film's pacing, which drags through the first two acts before finally picking up speed in the final confrontation. The film's attempt to capture the essence of 1970s horror is evident in its stylistic choices. Skeels employs a visual style reminiscent of classic horror films with shadowy figures and suspenseful chase sequences. Yet, the film struggles to maintain a consistent tone, oscillating between a coming-of-age drama and a thriller without fully committing to either. The use of period-appropriate music, like the Partridge Family's I Think I Love You, adds a nostalgic touch but does little to enhance the overall atmosphere. While the film's premise holds promise, it ultimately falls short of delivering a compelling thriller. The titular van and its driver remain enigmatic, lacking the presence needed to instill genuine fear. The film's reliance on jump scares and fake-outs becomes predictable, diminishing the suspense rather than enhancing it. Moreover, the film's exploration of true crime elements feels exploitative at times, failing to provide meaningful insight into the real-life events that inspired it. Despite its shortcomings, The Man in the White Van does have moments of tension, particularly in its climactic chase sequence. Wolfe's performance as Annie is commendable, capturing the fear and determination of a young girl fighting for her life. However, these moments are not enough to elevate the film beyond a standard thriller. In the end, the film serves as a reminder of the potential pitfalls of blending true crime with fictional storytelling, leaving audiences with a sense of what could have been. So, that's my review of The Man in the White Van, and I'm giving it 2.5 stars out of 5 stars. Thank you for listening. If you've liked this content, please like, subscribe, and it will be great to see you all next time at Mindset Movie Reviews.